Throwing again is Stafford. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Check. 154. Omaha, ready to move. Check 15. Hey, watch in.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it'll be second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
21.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jacob Hollister, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
We got this. At their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City, and the Lions adding more points to their total, extending that lead. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. Play fake. Rivers. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
The Titans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
Check the set. 180. Alert. 59.
Hey, let's get off the field, D.
Hey, 22.
Watch
Zero.
ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Kill.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Stafford. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Here's Andy Lee now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. A first down throw here for Rivers. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got this down to the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Play action now. Rivers. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. 40 got. 40 got. 10. Hurry.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players who somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
He's crashing.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Trying to go back to Matthews there. And now it's 3rd down.
Bradley Roby on the coverage defensively.
Ready? 280.
54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Tony.
Kill.
59. 11.
Stafford looks to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Titans 24, Buccaneers 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set. 280. 59.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go, D. All day. Defense. All day. All day.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Stafford here coming off his pick six. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Stafford now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is caught by Watkins. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And the tight end Olsen, right side. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's Jordan Berry now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Set. 180. Alert.
I got you, pop. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Stafford on first down. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Back now in Nashville. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing again. Stafford. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Christian Kirksey came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Jump, 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 jump.
Omaha, ready to move. Spy 50.
Spy. No, no, no.
Third and long. It's Stafford. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
59, Mike, 59.
On fourth down, Stafford. And it is incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Stay there. Stay there. 180.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Hey, easy, easy.
First down, Rivers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the one in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. To throw again. Rivers. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Go 20! Monday! Get that quarterback.
On first down, Stafford here. And that is incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And it's second down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Check. Crunch.
Throwing again. Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Try to go back to Matthews there. And it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Set. 280.
Mike 54. Hey, keep it up.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
White. 50.
Bang.
They snap it to Stafford. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Second 90. 80.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. A try here for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Mike to 59. Bandit.
Libra.
Here's Stafford. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stafford. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty, on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jamie Collins and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, 4 down.
Play fake, Rivers. And that is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. First and rush coming, and he's taken down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game, because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing Rivers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here we go with Michelle. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Blue 60.
Line 54. Hey, me and you all day.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Set. Blue 80. Hey, 22.
Cut. Rush in.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Geronimo Allison, the target there. That'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check 52. Check 30.
Play action. Stafford. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. He was looking for Matthews that time.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Set. 180.
Mike 51. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Get him.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Titans, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Now, you ready?
Mike, 44. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr, A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback there to make the play defensively.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the... Ten-yard line. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now Foles. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. Foles. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 19 yards away. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Carr. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Carr completes it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Check back, check back. Check.
Here we go.
On 2nd down and 4, Foles, and it's incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Foles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And now off to the races down the right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end, and it's 3rd and short.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And taken right on the 30. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
At their own 37-yard line.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They were trying to go to Brown once again. 3rd down here.
Both sevens to Mike. Both sevens to Mike. I got him. 3 buzz. 3 buzz.
Again, it's Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, they're still... And he's going to go down again. Josh Allen. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Hey, here we go. I got you.
Check 53.
Back to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Foles now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Back to throw here. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. Josh Morrow on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you